You're dressed up in your best Jets gear. You're ready for the draft. But what are you doing the rest of the day before the draft gets underway in Vegas?
Oh, I thought we were going to get to listen to Jets draft blunders again. I was kind of locked in for that.
Oh, well, would you like to do that? Because it's worth it. You know what? Let's do
My
it.
favorite video of all time.
Okay, Chelsea, you got to set this up before Double D plays it because we played it early in the show, but set this up because it's fantastic.
All right, so every year around draft time, my favorite annual tradition is to go to YouTube and look up this video that's called Jets Draft Day Blunders. There is a great compilation of the Jets screwing up multiple first-round picks, and the reaction from Jets fans is just incredible. So let's have a listen. Jets Draft Day Blunders. Here you go.
UCLA running back Freeman McNeil.
Jets take the first-round selection. Quarterback, Ken O'Brien of California Davis.
Everybody said if Marino was going to be around at that time, they take Marino. Obviously, the Jets know something that, the people up here don't.
Jets first-round selection, fullback, Roger Vick.
The New York Jets select tight end from Penn State, Kyle Brady.
Oh my God, that is absolutely glorious. There's so many good moments in there. I don't even know where to start. Chelsea, that is absolute gold. Well done finding that.
Yeah, it's an annual tradition, like I said. And I'm wondering which team makes their fan base the maddest on an NFL draft day. And I think the Jets should probably be the favorites.
I think the Jets are huge minus money favorites. They absolutely own the market. Minus 800 on being the fans that are constantly disappointed when it comes to the draft. And I can't wait to watch it tonight because even though it's out in Vegas, you know there's going to be some hardcore Jets fans there, probably a couple hard hats on, waiting to be disappointed. Coming up next, it is BetQL Daily. The Joes and Aaron go deep on the NFL draft all throughout the show. Oh, Chelsea, be glad you're doing this show with me. You can't stand the draft. Imagine doing 3 hours of that. And if you want to hear what team we are most interested in finding out who they pick, download and subscribe to Daily Tip wherever you get your podcast. Chelsea, we had an okay last night, but didn't do great on our best bets. So let's flip the script and find out who we have the most faith in today.
Today's best bets.
Chelsea, you can cover anything, whether it's baseball, basketball, football, maybe a little hockey every now and then. I'd love to see a hockey bet. I know that's never going to happen, but you're going to the hardwood tonight. What do you got?
Yeah, let's go with the Mavericks money line for my best bet of the day. I know that Donovan Mitchell is supposed to play in this one. In fact, I'm actually glad that he's playing this one because he was really bad last game. In fact, Donovan Mitchell had the worst plus minus of any Jazz player in the playoffs since 1996. So the thing is, we know he's hurt. That hamstring is clearly bothering him, and he's a liability. And this Mavericks defense continues to be great. In fact, Donovan Mitchell only scored 9 points and shot 4 of 15 from the field last game. I think a lot of this has to do with this is a Mavericks team that's good even without Luka Doncic. They took some games away from the Jazz. So I think this defense is really working. And Luka is one of the best closers in the game. I think he does slow down the pace a little bit. And that's why we see a total so low in this one. But Jazz on the perimeter have been bad at shutting down the Mavericks. In fact, the Mavs have been taking full advantage. They've made double-digit threes in the last 4 games of this series, including 22 threes in Game 2. So I'll take the Mavericks on the money line here. I think they're the better overall team, and plus the Jazz have a history of blowing leads. Let's go Mavs.
Love it, Chelsea. I'm with you on that. But for my best bet, I'm going back to where I'm most comfortable, and that is on the ice. We have Calgary visiting Minnesota tonight. Calgary's minus 105 on the money line. The Wild are minus 115. Total set at 6.5. And I'm going to play an alternate total, buy this down to 6 and lay the juice here. I don't think the Flames are going to be motivated in this game. They've locked up first place in the Pacific. Minnesota is still looking for home ice advantage in the first round, so I actually like Minnesota on the money line if you want to play it that way. But the Flames are going to be without some of their starters, and that should open up the scoring for the Wild. Not only that, the Wild are going to be without a couple of their defenders in Jared Spurgeon and Matt Dumba. And the trends here, combined with some of the starters being out is what really convinced me to go with the over here. The over is hit 62% of the time in Calgary's games this season. It's hit in 65% of Minnesota's. The early money is on the over as well. So that's my best bet. Over 6 goals between the Flames and Wild, juiced to minus 130 at BetMGM. Chelsa, where's that 8 ball?
Holy crap. Magic 8 ball.
I love that sound effect. Yes, it's a Magic 8 ball, and it's the time during our show where we ask our Magic 8 ball for his sources and its intel if he's going to tail or fade our picks. It's all right. All right, at 8 ball, what do we got today? Let's start with my pick. It's the Mavericks on the money line. 8 ball, do we like it? He says, it is decidedly so.
Does this 8 ball ever disagree with you? I feel like he's always
No.
I have a theory that maybe you have 2 8 balls. Like right now I can't see it in the picture. And that you have one that is it's a joke. Like it's a what's the right word I'm looking for? But ultimately it's like the dice that are
It's rigged.
It's rigged. That's what I'm looking for. The 8 ball is rigged. You have a special 8 ball for yourself and then a regular 8 ball for me. So the 8 ball likes your bet. What does the normal 8 ball have to say for me?
I've lost all respect. Sorry. This is absolutely rigged for money or ratings. I can't tell. Do you remember that famous quote?
No, I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, wait, what? You're losing me. What am I doing wrong here?
Wasn't it Aisha Curry that said that?
Oh.
Remember when she tweeted that? She said that the NBA is rigged or, based on ratings.
This
You
is
gotta
a
look
deep
that up, Jake.
This is a deep pull, Chelsea. It's a deep pull here.
What? It was a famous tweet.
Was it? Okay.
Yes.
I'll
Does
look
nobody
it
else
up.
remember this?
I'll look. Are you going to shake that 8 ball or what?
All right. So I got to remember what your pick was. I think it was the over 6.5.
Oh,
Is that
Jesus.
correct? Or was it an
Yep.
alternate total?
It's alternate over 6, juice to minus. It was the last thing I said, juice to minus 130.
All
you had
right.
it-
So
you had 10 seconds.
Jenks' conservative pick. Is it a
Oh,
winner? Flames Wild over 6 goals. 8 ball says, my reply is no.
That's what I thought. Exactly. Just along with my theory. You take the rigged 8 ball fades me, but you take the rigged 8 ball always fades, supports you. Whatever. I don't know. I've lost count. Chelsea, what else you got? What are your leads today?
Yeah, I was going to do some baseball plays, but the strikeout props are not on BetMGM just yet. So I'm going to have to wait on those. But in the meantime, I do like a prop in the Pelicans game. CJ McCollum over his rebounding prop. Over the season, he is averaging 4.5 rebounds. But against the Suns, he's been pulling down a ton of boards. In the last 5 games, 8 rebounds, 9, 4, 8, and 8. So he's gone over 5.5, which is the number listed at BetMGM right now, in 4 of these games against the Suns. So I think at plus money, plus 115, CJ McCollum over 5.5 rebounds, I think that's a play for me. It's a good value, and plus he's hit this number in 4 or 5 games.
I like it. My one lean today is in Major League Baseball, where you've got Justin Verlander on the mound for the Astros, and he's just been as good as ever after Tommy John surgery. He's allowed only 10 hits in 19 innings. The Astros bats have not been great to start the season, but the Astros are taking on the Rangers, and the Rangers rank 3rd in the league in strikeout percentage. Martin Perez generally does not go deep into games, probably won't go past the 5th inning here for Texas. So I like the Astros to get a couple early while Verlander keeps firing. Give me Astros first 5-run line. All they need to do is be up by a run after 5 innings. That's minus 115. What else you got, Chelsea?
That's it. I said I was thinking about doing some baseball plays, but there's no strikeout props listed just yet for the games that I want. So I ain't doing them.
All right. Well, you don't have to. And that means it's time to check in with the old Donkster. Time for your BetQL 5-Star Best Bet. For insight, analysis, historical trends, and more 5-Star Best Bets, download the BetQL app. Last night, the Donkster had a 500 record, but he laid a lot of juice with the Dodgers. Tonight, this makes me so happy. I cannot wait to see this go down. You are on the Mavs. I am on the Mavs. Donkster, what are you thinking? You've had 24 hours. What do you think? The Donkster says, nope, I like the Jazz. You know why? I like music, particularly trumpets. That's the dumbest analysis I've ever heard. This is what you're going with. Ariel Epstein likes the Mavs. Chelsea Messenger likes the Mavs. Your father likes the Mavs. And you're going with the Jazz. What's that, Donkster? I'm sorry, he has something else to say. There's a lot of music in Utah. No, there's not. There's a reason why they're named the Jazz. They used to be in New Orleans, you dumb Donkster. Chelsea, how do you feel about going head-to-head against the Chalk Donkey?
I feel very confident because usually when we go head to head, it actually gives me more confident in my play. So, no, I'm not on the Jazz. Have you seen the Jazz playing lately? Have you seen some of the leads that they have blown? I think last time, what they had, like 77 points last game?
Yeah.
No, I'm not playing the Jazz.
Wait, what's that, Donkster? Wait, he has one more thing to say.
I'm sure he does.
He says, I think Karl Malone's going to dominate. You dumb Donkster, get into the now. It's 2022. What's going wrong? There's something in your oats. Chelsea.
No, because we're not giving him any oats.
No, I'm going to starve him. I'm going to starve some knowledge into that brain. For the love of God, Donkster. Well, tomorrow, either we're going to have to stroke the mane or we'll continue to come down on him. And I think that will happen, and it's going to be deserved.